Hey students, hope everything's going well. Some of you are getting really close to being finished. Don't quit yet. Stay on it. Finish strong, okay? Don't knock your grade down because you're getting tired at the end, okay? Um, Had some really cool topics to go over with you guys, and the only downside is you guys asked about such deep topics that if I spoke about all of them in this video, it'd probably take an hour or hour and a half. So I'm going to put resources out for you guys in this email, and I'll just talk about one or two of these that are kind of super interesting to me. I mean, they're all interesting, but yeah, a couple things I might be able to add on to. And then if you guys go through the resources and take notes on one of them on each resource, each topic, send me your notes and I'll give you 20 points extra credit on a quiz or a test. Not your final exam, I can't do that, but just about anything else, okay? And also, if you're using Grammarly for your writing assignments, stop using that. It comes back as AI generated, and then we have to jump through a lot of hoops to get you a retake on it. If you guys are using AI, which you probably are, I mean, I do, use it for outlines, create outlines for your assignments, for your essays. Use it to find sources, but don't have it write for you. And do not use Grammarly to correct your writing because it will come back as AI generated. Please stop doing that if you're doing that. Okay. Um, just one of the topics I wanted to talk about here. Let me just bring up my notes here. So this week we had a banking system. Awesome. Classic conditioning and psychology. Awesome. How to use AI to study and general test study tips. So I have that for you guys. I was going to say on that one, what I've had a lot of luck with these Imagine Learning courses in the past for students is when you do the instruction, for each lesson where you get the instruction, take notes, take really good notes, take Cornell notes, ask yourself questions, pause the video, think about it. Um, and then as you take those notes, study them over and over and over. If you're driving in a car, if somebody's driving you in the car, be looking at your notes. If you got 10 minutes before bedtime, look at your notes. You got to keep going back to those and study those notes. That will help you immensely on these assessments. You could even record yourself reading those notes or an app reading those notes and have it read them to you. You could scan them in on an AI app and then have an app read them to you. You could record that, be playing it while you're driving, be playing that while you're riding in the car, whatever. The more reps you can get for your mind hearing those notes, the better. Especially when you get to those big assessments like unit tests and exams, okay? But take good notes, get good at taking notes. It will serve you well throughout your life and use those. And then the only other one I was going to talk about was somebody asked about graduation, high school graduation. They need motivational help for that. And I thought that was awesome that somebody was honest enough to say that. And I just wanted to point out, because I heard this in college when I was a student, and it stuck with me. If you do three things in life, you almost eradicate, excuse me, any chance of being poor the rest of your life. And there's statistics to back all this up. The Bureau of Labor Statistics has a lot on this. And so one of the topics basically turned out to be, they call it the success sequence of young adults. And it's a data-driven study. There's a video I'm gonna put in this email for you on this, and an article. But it says basically, if you graduate high school, you get a full-time job, and you marry before you have kids, your chances of being in poverty the rest of your life go down by around 97%. And also, while graduating high school is great, if you graduate college with a 4-year degree, the amount of money you make the rest of your life is almost double than if you just go to high school. Of course, there's always exceptions, but generally this is how it plays out, okay? But if you'll just graduate high school, get a full-time job, and get married before you have kids, so you have two incomes to support your family, it doubles your income almost, or maybe more, it could be. You dramatically reduce your chances of being in poverty the rest of your life by like 97%. And if you actually get a 4-year degree in college, your income on average doubles for your entire life. Okay, so it's just 3 things you need to do there to not be poor or live in poverty the rest of your life. Okay, and or to greatly decrease those chances. All right, so I thought that was really cool. And anyways, there's a couple resources in here about that. Somebody asked about the Bill of Rights. I would love to talk about that, but that'd take me about 2 or 3 hours, I think, because that's a really big one. But if you have questions on that, let me know. I am developing a lesson on that with videos that I'll be sending out probably in the next couple of weeks. The problem is a lot of you guys will be done with your classes by then, so sorry about that. Then we also had sublimation and psychology, that concept that's going to be in here. Labeling disorders, how that leads to stigma in psychological circles, that's in here. How weather changes happen, and the United States military incursions into Iraq and Afghanistan. So students asked about all of these, and so they're all in here with resources. I hope this helps. Guys, feel free to reach out and ask for help if you need that. And again, keep working hard. You're almost there. At least most of you are almost there. So don't stop. Finish strong, okay? All right, you guys take care. Have a great week. And that's all I got.